Volunteer at Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo is facing serious charges. Police say Cameron Spurback cornered a child in a zoo bathroom and molested him. Today, a judge ordered him held on $100,000 bond. While Spurback was appearing in court, our Don Gourmet tried to find out if the Tampa Parks Department is doing background checks on the volunteers who work with our children. What he found was so disturbing, Tampa's new mayor is now promising immediate changes. Don?
Indeed, Jamison. There are 178 parks in the city of Tampa, 79 playgrounds, and 23 community centers. And every paid employee and volunteer who works at those places and comes in contact with our children is supposed to get a background check every year. But it's not being done. Four-year-old Charlie Barretto is a weekly visitor to McFarland Park in Tampa. His mom keeps a watchful eye on him. The city also pays nearly 500 full-time employees and uses hundreds of volunteers to help parents keep an eye on children. And everyone is supposed to get a background check every year. But an audit we got a hold of by the city of Tampa shows huge gaps in screening.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think of that?
I think that's very scary.
18% of full-time employees were not properly screened as required by city code. 43% of seasonal employees were not properly screened, and 57% of all volunteers were not properly screened. The audit further suggested many longtime parks employees may have never been screened.
I feel disgusted and let down that they are not doing their job to protect children, and that's what a society is supposed to do, protect its children.
There was nothing in the audit to suggest any parks employee ever failed a background check, only that they weren't screened according to standards outlined in city code. That did not please Tampa's mayor-elect when we brought it to his attention.
These are our kids. Our employees need to be screened if they're coming into contact with children. We need to do a much better job at it. Obviously, we have not over the last couple of years. That will be rectified.
It will come with a price. The city says $23,000 to screen everyone. I spoke to the Parks Department this afternoon. A spokeswoman told me they admit they're having trouble screening volunteers, but that's going to change. They're going to get on the ball and start screening everybody. No matter what the cost, they will eat it because they agree we got to keep our kids safe. In Tampa, Don Gourmet's ABC Action News.
Tonight, fans and stars are remembering